Hey, how's it going? This is Jerry Heron here. We're gonna make another YouTube video. It is now time for episode 7 of Family Feud for the PlayStation 2. Here's my coffee, extra large coffee with 2 milk. Cheers, everybody. Gotta love it. Yep, this is episode 7 of PS2, season 1. So far this season, I have $1,980. Let me see it one more time. $1,980 for season 1. This is episode 7. Let's see if we can add on. Play the game. One player, and my best Family Feud buddy, Jordan requested me play the Richard Dawson set, so we'll play Richard Dawson set. I always take my best buddy's requests. Let's play some Family Feud. Hopefully I could win.
Get ready for action. It's time for Family Feud.
Here we go.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the Family Feud.
Here we go.
Come and join me. It's that time. It's the face-off. It's all about speed here. Buzz in and give me an answer as fast as you can. But if it's not the top answer, then the other family will get a chance to answer as well. And they might do better.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, you guys, good luck. 100 people were surveyed, and their answers are on that board. You just have to tell me what they are. Something James Bond has that men wish they had.
A gun.
Survey says...
A car.
Is it on the board?
Well, all men have cars. Number 3.
Are you going to take control now, or are you going to pass it over? All right, they're playing.
And they're going to play.
You were asked to name something James Bond has that men wish they had. So you're going to pass. That's a strike. There are 4 answers left on the board. I asked you to name something James Bond has that men wish they had. Sometimes it's hard to
second
think,
strike, guys.
isn't
It's going
it?
for me.
Don't want another one of those. We've still got 4 answers left. Get it right, or it's your 3rd strike. Let's not forget why we're here. I wanted you to name something James Bond has that men wish they had.
Gadgets. Okay.
If it's not on the board, then you will lose control of the question. Survey said...
I haven't watched the James Bond movies a lot. I've seen all the Daniel Craig ones and some of the Sean Connery ones. Like, I already watched them all, but I haven't watched them in ages.
You already have 2 strikes, so you only get 1 shot. Let's carry on. You were asked to name something James Bond has that men wish they had.
Alright, they're going to get their 3rd strike now. My chance to steal.
The other family gets a chance to steal the points. Okay, just 1 answer and you can steal the points.
Let's steal them. I'm going to try wife.
If it's there, you'll get your first points.
It's not there, unfortunately, so they get the point. They don't have the 16s on, no big deal. I can still get into this.
What's number 1?
Women.
What's number 2?
Money.
What's number 4?
Number 4 was looks. Oh, that's okay.
First team to 300 points gets a shot at the $20,000. Let's do the face-off and see who takes control.
Oops. All right. There are 8 answers on the board.
And we're ready now for the second question. The most difficult subject in school, besides math.
I'm going to say science.
Survey says...
Number 2. One can be it, though.
It's up there, but there's one higher answer remaining.
English. Does that be number 1 or it's be lower?
Is it there?
Oh, it's number 1. It's their choice. I should have said English.
That's the top answer.
So it's their choice. They want to play or pass.
Would you like to play or pass? All right, they're going to play.
And they're playing, unfortunately.
All right. You were asked to name the most difficult subject in school, besides math.
Geography. That was my other answer. Now I gotta figure something else.
That's a good answer, but what does the survey say?
I gotta figure something else now. Number 8.
There are 5 answers still up on the board. We wanted you to name the most difficult subject in school besides math.
Chemistry.
Time to see what the board says.
Number 4.
There are 4 answers left on the board. Let's not forget why we're here. I asked you to name the most difficult subject in school besides math.
History. Ah, they're getting it all.
Survey said...
Number 3.
There are 3 answers left on the board. Let's carry on. I asked you to name the most difficult subject in school besides math. A tricky
Okay, they're
question,
getting their first
and
strike.
you've decided to pass. 2 more strikes, and you'll lose control of the question. There are 3 answers still up on the board. Let's carry on. I asked you to name the most difficult subject in school besides math.
French. Ah.
Let's see if it's on the board.
It's number 7.
There are 2 answers still up on the board. I wanted you to name the most difficult subject in school besides math. A tricky question, and you've decided to pass. Oh, that's 2 strikes. 2 answers remain.
Last strike. Chance for them.
You've got 2 strikes. You need to do this. I asked you to name the most difficult subject in school besides math. Well,
Okay.
sometimes
My
nothing
turn.
comes to mind. This always shakes things up a little. Will the points be stolen? 1 correct answer and you get the points.
Music can be hard because You get to play like, and you get to know play a certain instrument. Let's try music.
Get this, and you'll get your first points in the bank.
Oh, come on! I should have said English during that survey, during the face-off. Because they got the number 1 answer, they get the points. I can still get into this, though.
What's number 5?
Physics.
Show me number 6.
Biology.
Anybody can
Now they're at
still win
97.
this. It's not
I still can get into this.
Family gets 300 points. Let's do the face-off and see who takes control.
8 answers on the board.
There's more up for grabs. I'm
Points are
doubling
doubled.
the points. Someone who might spend time in a tree.
Well, I'm not sure they want by animals, but I'm gonna try squirrel. Actually, let me just try breeder, because some people go up in a tree and breed.
Is it there?
No. Tarzan. Ah.
Is it on the board?
Number 1. Not truthful. This game's not going my way.
That was the number 1 answer. Would you like to play or pass? Okay, you're going to play.
And they're playing, of course. This game's not going my way.
You were asked to name someone who might spend time in a tree.
Lumberjack.
Let's see if it's there. Six answers remain. All right. I asked you to name someone who might spend time in a tree. Well, sometimes nothing comes to mind. You don't want 2 more of those. There are 6 answers still up on the board. I asked you to name someone who might spend time in a tree.
Monkey. Oh, they do want an animal. They do work for an animal.
Let's see if it's there.
Number 3.
There are 5 answers left on the board. I asked you to name someone who might spend time in a tree.
Bird watcher.
Let's see if our survey agrees.
It gets back to me. As long as they don't take my answer, I'll just squirrel.
We've still got 4 answers left. We asked you to name someone who might spend time in a tree.
Ah, they took my answer. I should have said that during the
Is it
face-off.
up there? There are 3 answers left on the board. I wanted you to name someone who might spend time in a tree. A tricky question, and you've decided to pass. Oh, that's 2 strikes. We've still got 3 answers left. You've got 2 strikes. You need to do this. Let's carry on. I asked you to name someone who might spend time in a tree. So you're going to pass.
It's my chance to steal.
This always shakes things up a little. Will the points be stolen? All right, give me 1 answer. If it's there, you've stolen the points.
Let's try gorilla. Oh, I think it's called 2 L's.
Get this, and you'll get your first points in the bank.
Now, this game's getting silly. That's not there. Come on now.
Let's see number 4.
A bird. Oh, I should have said that.
Let's see number 5.
Firefighter. Come on.
Number 7.
Writer. I'm getting great. I'm coming up with great answers. I'm not getting a single one in this game.
Anybody can still win this. It's not over until one family gets 300 points. Come and join me. It's that time. It's the face-off.
Their points are triple. Now they fell. They're now 101 points short. You know I'm gonna.
All points
I have
are
a chance
now
if I win this
multiplied
round.
by 3. Something a prosecutor might introduce as evidence.
Money.
Survey says.
Ah. Clothing. This family's
Survey
doing
said.
it all. They haven't missed out. They're always playing. So I don't think I'm gonna come up with this.
Are you going to take control now, or are you going to pass it over?
Clothing is there.
Okay, they're passing.
All right, this time they're gonna pass. So I might get a chance at this.
I asked you to name something a prosecutor might introduce as evidence.
Food.
Let's see if it's there. Oh,
Not
I'm
there.
sorry, you guys. 6 answers remain. Back to the question. I wanted you to name something a prosecutor might introduce as evidence.
Prosecutor might introduce evidence. I'm gonna say. I give up.
You've decided to pass. You're allowed to do that if you want. Strike 2, I'm afraid. There are 6 answers left on the board. One more strike, and you'll lose control of the question. We asked you to name something a prosecutor might introduce as evidence.
I'm gonna say a gun because guns get evidence.
If it's there, you're still alive. Otherwise, the other family gets a chance to steal. Our survey says.
It's there, number 1. But now if they steal, the only thing is though they steal, they'll have enough for the game and I'll lose.
One more strike, and you lose control of the question. Back to the question. You were asked to name something a prosecutor might introduce as evidence.
I'm gonna try weapons.
Get this, and you're still alive. If not, you lose control. Is it up there?
Not
It's
there.
not there.
Okay, I hope they miss it
Answer.
because they have the game in
Just
this
one
answer.
correct answer,
If they miss it,
and
would be
the other
placed sudden
family gets
death.
the points. One shot. What's your answer going to be? Well,
All right, we're gonna
sometimes
play sudden
nothing
death.
comes to mind.
So I got 147. They got 199. But we're gonna, when no one reaches 300 points, we're gonna play sudden death. So I could come up with this. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, everyone.
Show me number 2.
A knife, but a knife can be considered a weapon. Come on now.
Let's see
That's
number
silly.
3.
DNA test. Yeah, a knife is technically a weapon.
What's number 4?
Glove.
Let's see number 5.
Photo.
What's number 6?
Videotape. Oh, I should have said video thing.
It's still anybody's
All right.
game. The $20,000 could be anyone's.
I luckily got my first points, but we're going to play sudden death. So they fell 101 points short. So I could come up with this.
Who will take
It's my last chance.
Come and join me for the face-off. Time to pull out all the stops because it's sudden death. All right, there's one answer to get here. Buzz in and guess what it is as fast as you can. Whoever guesses it first takes the game. A famous Douglas.
Michael? I think I've heard something called Michael Douglas.
Is it there?
I got it! I win the game! Booyah!
You got it! You got it! It's harder than it looks. Choose for me, if you will, 2 members of the family to play Fast Money.
Alright, I came with the win after all, Jordan. Alright, me and him.
Come on, let's play Fast Money. I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer. If you can't think of anything, say pass, and we'll come back to it if we can. If you get 200 points, you'll get $20,000. Can I have 20 seconds on the clock, please? We'll start the clock after I have read the first question.
Here we go. Wish me luck here, Jordan.
Name
and everyone else.
a famous television animal.
A bear. I know a lot of televisions have bears.
Something associated with the Statue of Liberty.
New York.
Something every king should have.
A crown.
An athlete who's become a sex symbol.
Oh, I don't know that.
A president whose face appears on money.
John F. Kennedy.
An athlete who's become a sex symbol.
I don't know that. I can't answer that.
That's the buzzer. I'm sorry.
I don't know
You
anything
were
about
asked
that.
to name a famous television animal. You chose
A bear.
Is it there?
Ah!
You were asked to name something associated with the Statue of Liberty. Your answer was
New York.
the survey says
Alright, 52.
I wanted you to name something every king should have. You answered our survey says
Crown.
I asked you to name an athlete who's become a sex symbol.
I can't answer that.
Your answer was
Silly.
let's see if it's there. We wanted you to name a president whose face appears on money. You said
John F. Kennedy.
is it on the board?
I don't know any much about that.
Clear the board, please. You need 156 points to win the big money. You've got plenty of time. Just enjoy it. I'll ask you the same 5 questions. You can't duplicate the answers. If you do, you'll hear this sound. I will say try again, and you just give me a different answer. If you can't think of anything, just say pass, and and we'll come back to it if there's time. Because it's harder, you get 25 seconds to give me your answers. Give me 25 seconds on the clock, please. We'll start the clock after I have read the first question. Name a famous television animal.
I think you want like a particular cartoon character's name. I'm gonna say Franklin. That's Franklin the Turtle. That's a famous cartoon animal. The books are popular. Let's try Franklin.
Something associated with the Statue of Liberty.
Torch.
Something every king should have.
A queen. Where's the Q now?
An athlete who's become a sex symbol.
I'm just gonna say Michael Jordan. You know, that probably won't be there. I really don't know nothing about that, so I'm just gonna guess.
A president whose face appears on money.
Let's try John Adams.
We asked you to name a famous television animal. You went for
Franklin.
Is it
I think they want
on
like
the
a particular
board?
name of a cartoon animal. Nope, nothing. I really don't know anything.
Something associated with the Statue of Liberty.
A torch.
You chose
Torch.
Is it there?
Alright, number one answer.
I asked you to name something every king should have. You went for survey says.
Alright, that was tough. That was tough.
You were asked to name an athlete who's become a sex symbol. You chose
Michael Jordan. I really have no idea. That was my guess. It's the only athlete I could think of. You know, that's probably not going to be there.
the survey says.
Oh, it was there. That was top answer. Yes.
I asked
So
you to
I was
name
not going to get the $20,000, but I was
a
so
president
close.
whose face appears on money.
Let's see. I said John Adams. Let's see. John Adams. Did anyone say John Adams?
Is it there?
Oh, 151 though.
However,
So 5
you do
times
get
151.
$5 a point.
So 5 times 151 equals 755. So let me just see here. Okay, so I'm gonna calculate that right now. So 1,980 plus. Hold on, let me just pull it up here. Plus 755 equals $2,735. So with this season, I have $2,735 after episode 7. Man, it turned out to be a great win. You know, I didn't get to the 20,000. I still won more than anything. That's gonna do for episode 7. See you in episode 8. This is Jerry Heron signing off.